Blahzay Bling, Blahzay Bling, Bling, Bling. What's good, son Doobie? Another day, another dollar, another way to make them holler. You know exactly how we do. You know exactly how we do, and you know exactly how we do, and you know exactly how we do. How's everything? I hope you're working on your plan. The plan is working accordingly. The plan to get you the dopest, beautifulest, most dopest life ever. The plan is beautiful garbage. Beautiful garbage. It's where you eliminate the most stupidest shit in your life, regardless of what it is. It could be anything. You eliminate it so you can obtain new shit and maintain that beautiful lifestyle that you're trying to get. But it all starts with the subtracting. It can be the negative attitude. It could be the toxic girlfriend. It could be the physically abusive boyfriend. It could be the no money making job. It could be anything. You gotta eliminate the fucking shitty attitude. There's a whole bunch of shit that you can eliminate and then try to obtain to maintain. You know how it goes. You already know what time it is, baby. Today is a great day for a great day. So we're going to have a great day because we are wonderful people in this wonderful world, doing wonderful things while living wonderful lives. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Like, let's see how really wonderful it really is, yo. Isn't it wonderful? It really is, bro. What up, Jamal? I ain't hollered at you and shouted you out in a quick second, in a quick hot second. And right now my phone is ringing, so I'm denying that bitch because I'm not messing up my fucking video. I don't give a shit who it is, bro. When I'm at the gym on Blahzay Blinging and someone calls me, I don't answer that shit. They don't fuck up my video. Not even a bunch of shit to Blahzay Bling about. Not even a bunch of shit. I mean, there's a ton of shit to Blahzay Bling about. A ton. And when I mean a ton, there's a ton. I haven't Blahzay Bling in a while. In at least 5 days. Because what ended up happening was I ended up getting into a big shit at the other gym that I went to, the 24-hour. And I already made the video on that. I got into some shit, man. I didn't get into no shit. It's just I got a habit right now, a tradition. It's not a habit, a tradition. I get kicked out of every fucking gym in the beginning of the year, right? So 2 years ago, the gay kid talked shit to me. He got stomped. They kicked me out. Really, fucking 4 years ago, I beat up the dude at the gym, the professional bodybuilder. He got his shit rocked. And then after that, the gay kid got beat up at 24. And it just keeps going. It just literally kept going. It keeps going. It keeps going and shit show. So, well, I made the new membership at 24. And to make a long story short, they found out about the old membership and they were like, you gotta go. And I'm like, all right, coolly hot. But it was all because I talked some shit to some kids that didn't want to re-rack the weights. You know what I mean? No gym etiquette and no re-racking the weights. So that blew my spot because I stepped to him and said, I'll beat the shit out of you. That wasn't a smart thing to do at all. So yeah, I ended up having a bounce from there. And then last week, I'm just going to just say this, bro, we got into it. Woo, we got into it. Nasty got into it. I don't want to get into the story of how we got into it, but the shit was ugly. The shit got stupid real fast. And when I say the shit got stupid real fast, it got stupid. So, yo, me and 24-Hour Fitness are 100% done. I have another membership to 24-Hour Fitness. I already have another membership, but they went so hard last week on me. I don't want to go back. 24-Hour Fitness is the homeless shelter of gyms. You can be a fucking pedophile transvestite that fucks dogs and you're allowed to go up in there. you can be a fucking bestiality. You can fuck dogs and beat up squirrels. And I mean throw eggs at old ladies and you're allowed up in there. After what happened last week, I had an option whether to stomp out a manager, stab him, or just leave. I left. But then when I got to my house, I had one of my associates, because he's not my friend, I had an associate come over, and this is the main Blahzay Bling. This is what I want to Blahzay Bling to you about. When I got into my shit with the 24, when I got into the shit with them, I was feeling a certain way because of certain things that happened, right? I'm trying to think of how I should word this. Leave it like this. When I first got kicked out of the 24, and they would said I couldn't go back, and I was already a member for like 6 years, and they kicked me out and said you can't come back. I was just like, you can't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. So that was the main reason I got the second account, because you already told me I couldn't come back. So that was the reason I went back. But after I got into this beef and it got ugly and the police were called and the shit was real stupid. It was real stupid. What happened last week was real stupid. They basically told me, and they did it, that, they canceled my girl's membership. Sonny's, they canceled her membership just because she was with me. And they told me whoever I'm with, they're canceling their membership. So that's what I mean. It got ugly. Everybody I'm with. If I'm cool with you, and you go to 24 and you go with me, they're gonna kick you out. So I had my homeboy come over to pick some shit up, and we were talking. I can't say my homeboy, he's associate. And the reason he's my associate is what he said. My associate goes and says, while we're talking, right? When everything happened, shit got stupid and they canceled Sonny's membership and they touched her. Somebody pushed Sonny. Somebody pushed her. And she was gonna swing on him, but I grabbed her. But to make a long story short, when somebody touches somebody, you can press charges. So I was telling my dude, I was just like, to be a dick. I wanted to be a dick. This 70-year-old lady pushed Sonny, so I said, we're gonna press charges on that 70-year-old lady because, some old white people don't know how to mind their business and shit, and they love to get into other people's situations. So we were like, we pressing charges on this bitch. So I told them, and my man, my associate literally said, just like this, Nico, I want to tell you this, and I've been wanting to tell you this for so long. I said, what? He's just like, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, and nobody gives a fuck about what happens to you. And I looked at him. I said, what'd you say? He goes, when are you gonna get it, bro? Like, you've been having problems out here in San Diego for close to 15 years. Ever since you've been out here, you always have problems. You always have problems. What'd you say, bro? I'm gonna say it again. Nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, Nico. And then he goes like this. He goes, that's why you get no views on YouTube, bro. That's why you got like fucking 200 videos and you don't even have 20 subscribers. Because literally, Nico, nobody gives a fuck about your opinion, bro. When are you gonna get that? You think that your attitude, you think you better than everybody. You think that you're fucking, that you got this style out here. He's just like, bro, everybody in Cali don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with people like you. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's just like, you got a nasty, aggressive attitude, yo. You think people want to be around that? And I'm like, I'm not saying nothing. And he's just going in. Bro, people are tired, bro. If I didn't know you, I would have been wanting to fight you. So I go like this to my man. check this out, homeboy. How much trees do you want? Because you came to pick up some weed. How much weed do you want? He's like, I just want an eighth. So I gave him the eighth. I'm like, is there anything else you want? And he's like, nah. And I said, well, let's get something real clear right now because you're about to go. But before you go, I want to make something real clear. And he's like, what's that? I'll murk you, motherfucker. You remember that. You keep this in the back of your head, motherfucker, because you got kids. You got a girl. You got a lot to lose, bro. You got a lot to lose, my man. You know what I mean? And he just stared at me. I was like, yo, and this is what I said to him. I'll lay you the fuck down, homeboy. You remember that. Someone like me, because you used to be scared and you used to have a burner on you because you was nervous. Son, I bang you, son. Just remember that. A motherfucker like me will bang you dead in your fucking face, son, and never think twice about it, family. Because you got some balls to say that my opinion don't matter, bro. My opinion don't matter. He's like, nah, I didn't mean it like that. You already said it. And we got into an argument. I'll lay everybody the fuck down. I don't know why you're thinking like people like me don't exist and only people like, I say, you pussy in my opinion. I said, my man, use pussy to me sometimes, bro. You use pussy. So you're telling me that my opinion don't matter? Cut him off. I gave him his trees. He bounced. I ain't fucking with Duke again. I will never fuck with nobody. And that's why I'm trying to let you know. Don't fucking mess with anybody that says your opinion don't matter. You never talk with anybody who tells you, yo, we don't give a fuck what happens to you. Really? You fake fuck motherfucker, you. I'll lay y'all down, son. Lay it down. And it's strictly from the disrespect. And I'm tired of you motherfuckers. Not you watching me. The people ain't watching me. I'm tired of those motherfuckers that really got a slick ass mouth and really believe the consequences. That's the thing about this. San Diego, California is a consequence-less society. There's no consequences. Let me give you the example of how the argument started. When I went to 24, I went there a few days ago to serve somebody. I went to go serve him. The manager was there. He pushed me. He told me to get the fuck out of here and pushed me. And I laughed at him. I said, I can fuck you up right now, but I got one better. You just fucked up. It's all good. And then the old lady pushed her, and we left. My homeboy was like, you deserve that, family. You deserve everything you get. Who told you this? And I was just like, so I deserve to get somebody put their hands on me. Because the last time I pushed somebody, I went to jail. Nah, that's different. That's different. And that's where it started. Motherfucker, I will murk you. I don't understand why you think that I wouldn't, bro. I don't understand why you think people like me don't exist. Like, you're disrespecting me. Bang, bang. That's it. You go wrapped up in a fucking rug, dumped in the fucking ocean with cement on your feet, wrapped the foot. Fuck you. And that's all I'm trying to say. This whole video is this, bro. If you know somebody or you're fucking with somebody or anybody in your circle got this type of attitude, get the hell away from them, bro. My homeboy told me, this dude tells me, it's good that me and you have disagreements. It's a healthy relationship. I said, no, it's motherfucking not, because I'm looking at you sideways now, bro. Oh, it's good to have disagreements, so it's good. Let's just say you meet a dude and you become cool with him, and after 5 years, you find out this motherfucker fucks dogs. You find out this dude is next level pervert. He can't control his sexuality. And then say, hey, the differences between us is what makes us stronger. I ain't fucking with nobody fucking dogs or touching shit. Get the fuck out of here. The differences is what makes us strong. Go fuck yourself, bro. The differences is what makes you want to clack, clack, bang your ass, man. Stupid ass shit. And that's what this Blahzay Bling was about. That's what this Blahzay Bling was about. Because this shit's been irking me for a minute already, man. This shit's been irking me for a minute already. I love my little suicide door. Look at my little suicide door. I think they should have did that on both sides. The back suicide door, the back one. The back suicide door is dope, bro. Yeah, son. Message of the day. You don't fuck with anybody who's like that. You don't mess with nobody who doesn't have your back. You only fuck with those people that really care about you. And if you only have one person, it's all lovely past above you. You don't need a whole fucking crew. You know what I mean? I keep my circle dumb small for this fucking reason. You know what I mean? And on that note, you already know what time it is. We going up in here because I'm the baddest motherfucker everywhere we go, and I'll catch you on the flip. Dippity-doo-dip. Tusitos. Boop, boop, boop.